These weak ass single mom raised, if they ain't, they caping for a ain't. Remember this next time you nutting. Ask Zion about this, because he's going through it.
Zion Williamson's baby mother, she attacked a woman that was in Zion's house. There are articles calling her a stalker.
The 24-year-old basketball player with a 31-year-old baby mama and a 33-year-old side chick, and they have been going to blows over him.
Why the would I fight under like use a punch?
Coming out. It's over.
No, you got me the cold. Take your ass back, bro. I'm gonna go there, bro. I asked for it.
It's over. It's over. Grab it. It's over.
Okay, so this is the second child that Akima has had with Zion. And she's like, look, after I dropped this baby when she was pregnant, she told the side chick, I'm coming for that ass. But she did this first.
A scathing love triangle that sources say involves Pelican star Zion Williamson. Kenner police say the whole thing started back in March when they say Love egged the woman's house and then threatened her on social media.
Love direct messaged her on Instagram and said, don't worry, it's going to be your head next when I drop this baby. Count your days. She allegedly returned to the woman's home around 1 a.m. after tossing the eggs. She had a key to the woman's home.
Police say Monday, Love, who had just given birth weeks ago, entered the victim's house, grabbed her hair, hit her with keys, leaving just cuts all over her face and her arms with her fingernails torn off, according to investigators.
She was also ordered to turn in a pistol she owned and to stay away from the unidentified victim.
Like, and eggs are expensive, so you know she had to be mad.
Oh, she was upset.
Oh, you want to talk about mad? She hit her up and said on March 17th, I'm going to beat that ass as I drop this baby. On April 6th, she went to go beat that ass. Okay?
If you with ain't, I'm telling you this through trial and error, your seeds most likely ain't going to be back.
Nicole,
Who we cheating on?
When you first cheated, right? Like how?
Why you know I cheated?
The way you grabbed that mic, that's how I know you cheated. Have you ever been to jail?
Yes.
I told you about these nasty hoes that got pimps, all kind of shit. You don't want to listen to me? You think you some type of big man?
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I like women that shape like Brian Windhorst. For reals, I love crazy girls. I more crazy games I've played in. My roster is full of D-list stars and cross-eyed with braces. My standards for women are like my diet. I don't have one. I will literally anything. I couldn't wait to get to the NBA. Not so I could win championships, but so I could that look like a goddamn camel. This jacket is actually made out of fruit roll-ups. I'm gonna eat this mother as soon as I leave.
Hey Zion, lil' bro, you gotta get away from them internet bitches, man. Them porn star and shit. Them bitches trying to mount cases on you and goddammit.
Zion Williamson, he posted this video of a gender reveal with his baby mama, and this caused an adult star to get really upset at him.
Doing the crazy stories, trying to push this narrative and do all these things about me. You're going to suffer. You're going to lose everything. I will make sure, just the way you made me lose everything, you're going to lose everything. I promise you today, you're going to lose everything. I promise you're going to lose everything for what you did to me. And when I tell you I'm coming back for what's mine, I am.
The woman would then post receipts of her conversation with Zion Williamson. Why are you posting all of this stuff on social media? Delete everything and we'll talk. Why are you doing this? And the woman pretty much accusing Zion Williamson of ruining her life because Zion had a child with a different woman, which meant that this adult star lost out on a huge bag.
You will be the last person to ever backstab me the way you did. I promise you, you are going to lose every little thing. Every little thing. Everything you thought you was gonna run off and not pay me. I promise you, you're gonna lose everything today. Everything. everything moving forward, you're losing it all. You're gonna lose it all.
Allegedly, Zion Williamson would pay this woman $107,000 a month. Allegedly, he would send wire transfers with his name attached, which is not only a stupid thing to do, but just
God damn, them hoes setting you out, homie. They all talking about, I thought it was woo, woo, woo. That's disrespect, little bro. We laughing at it because we have to laugh at it. But them hoes don't got no respect for you, man. If you don't know how to find a respectable woman, homie, you got to talk to the OGs in respectable situations.
Those women really ain't got no outsource in a sense. Nobody their age wants them, so it's the people that's gonna make them feel like they're wanted will be the younger generation of men. That's why some of these older women are coming back. Hey, young fella, be at the club. You want a PlayStation? Hey, yeah. Hey, I got little Xbox, new Xbox. Customs for you.
Zion, like a special ed nigga, made it.
Right. I can jump high. Man, you better get away from them hoes. Them hoes talking about.
How about y'all ask Zion Williamson why he ain't signed the birth certificate yet? Why he didn't sign the birth certificate? That's your baby, why you ain't signing it?
This his baby inside of me. It ain't even no proof it's a baby. Just straight raggedy ass destroying the life of a young man who was obviously lost.
Person who's the guy making $200 million, why would you go into a setup and then get upset that you're being set up? You went in a setup knowing it was a setup, and now you're upset that there's a setup. We're at a place where people have a baby and just want money. Right. That's crazy.
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, you are now about to see and bear witness to tales sure to anger feminists and baby mama profiteers alike. As always, we can only guarantee to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth as we see it. So there's nothing left to do but get on up into it. Are you ready? Let's go.
Polite savages, these young NBA stars and possibly soon to be NBA busts can't spot a bust down from a mile away, licking their chops, rubbing their hands together like a praying mantis. Looking for that quick lick, they come a payday from a young man driven by what's between his legs. The fire in his loins and his lust for an IG wannabe influencer thotty, with a fake body and a smelly Brazilian butt lift.
Have been popping since they've been 7, 8, 9, 10 years old and been that guy since high school because they're going to the pros. So a lot of times, you're green.
Yeah.
You thinking that females be liking you for you and not saying that some of them don't, but they see the potential of having a better life. You sit there and be like, don't walk into a setup. It's mad got set up.
Ain't thinking.
What's worse, polite savages, is these young dumb full of come head to head with the sex specialist succubi waiting to suck a young man dry. The moment she's on top, literally and figuratively, once she gets him in bed. The rising star athlete will lose every time, diminishing his money revenue, his sign deals, and tarnish his star appeal for potential sponsors, new brand deal offers, and most importantly, disturb his peace of mind. All because he dreamed of having a baddie bootyful roster at his beck and call and one booty call away.
If you got $200 million, you gotta be looking for the setup. And especially if you're having a baby already with somebody else, you gotta understand that I'm a different guy. I gotta move different. I can't move like I'm nobody if I'm somebody. Because once you get the girl pregnant, everything is in her court. It's no longer in your court. You're on defense.
And I put this in translation. Your pull-out game is weak. That's what that Mason said in a nice context. Stop going raw or get your pull-out game together.
These sex specialist succubis is a treacherous horde indeed, using all their lecherous ways and moves to prey on the green and naive. Their prime target, the high-value simps. But what's most destructive is when these soon-to-be aged-out hussies bring their chaos into the fold, laying claim to a young lame not used to dealing with these crazy, hollowed-out hustle wallet harlots, spinning the block with their worn-out box. But you know, of course, these ladies gotta go with the vaginal rejuvenation, bottling their nasty attitude, hiding all the craziness, until they meet a sister succubus encroaching on their territory, challenging her claim to the young athlete's resources, genetic material, status, and money. where the reigning succubus in the top slot
That girl done beat you silly.
will assert and exert her dominance and make sure she scatters the other would-be aged-out predators, like retreating roaches, using fists, bats, pistol whipping hoes until their eyelashes and nails fall off.
Let me tell you something, Lil Zion. Well, Lil Zion, he big. Young-minded Zion. Look, man, you got paper.
Well,
Ain't no business you supposed to be talking to bitch. You pay for the hoes to come through, and you get down, and you have your people put them out as soon as it's done. Stop thinking bitch is your friend. You don't know how to find a friend yet, homie. You still young with money. Can you imagine being a young with $100-something million contract, man? Hey, look at them hoes. Them ain't even bad, bitch, dog. God damn, them admit them bitches in costume with makeup and shit.
Zion Williams has a triangle of ladies all claiming that he's been with them. And none of these ladies are doctors or lawyers. These ladies are Instagram models, you know, BBLicious, as we call them.
What it really goes to show us, polite savages, is that these new class graduate athletes will always be feeding for these hot seat demons, TikTok thoughts wannabe IG 304 floozies, and aged out, spin the block, past the prime, spazzed out, so-called boss babe bitches.
Every man knows the wrong person's going to be out as soon as the money's out. And one of the biggest things and the biggest truths is that the average professional baller has their peak money potential, but when it goes down, if they haven't saved right, they're broke. And then women are gone.
No, I don't know about y'all, but if I was in the same position like these $1 million athletes at that age, I'd be on a mission to smash every hot broad I see on the internet and social media platforms, as they're filled with IG thought stars, web deep throat models, and the like, all within vicinity, walking through the malls in close proximity, and a phone call and a DM direct message away. Just imagine being a young man with the most willing, promiscuous ladies of all ages, lined up like a stable of horses for you to ride at your disposal. And when you're done, you get through with her, well, dispose her when she becomes crazy, unstable, and lackluster. And, well, you can fill in the blank. Like a used condom, throw her in the trash and keep the rotation rocking. A new baddie added at the top of the hour, and keep that roster rotating.
These young generation kids, just like when we was young, like in his world, this is probably one of the finest women that he's ever seen.
Yeah.
Right? So to him, the past don't matter. And we used to be in there like, hey, man, hey, that's Pinky at the game. Pinky from hell yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at it. We don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care, like, you know what I mean? we don't care, man. And
right.
I'm pretty sure whatever she's doing, them 21-year-olds his age ain't doing, and that's her advantage. Right? Because she's happy to be there. She knows how to play her role. She knows how to like make him feel like a man and make him feel important versus a girl his age.
Right.
I think it's about her.
See, I'd hope I'd make the right choice, but when boys get thrown into a man's game of life and get thrown the keys to the kingdom without proper guidance, mentors and father figures, and even overbearing protective mothers like Jaden Daniels, without that guidance, they are much likelier to succumb to a deranged succubus and succubi's wanting to claim a stake and get a piece of that man's financial pie.
You know you're polite savages. Every now and again, somebody tells the truth and shames the devil. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Gilbert Arenas making a simple but true statement of why NBA players and professional athletes in general wind up with the worst type of women to spend their time with.
If you look at NBA players, they're very good, and the young ones very good at video games. We have all the free time while everybody's at work, right? So if you're not married, think about the lifestyle. Think about the other sex that's free between noon and damn 7 o'clock. Stripper, Instagram models ain't got in life, right? All the sophisticated women at work. They at work. Why you think we in the malls? Unconsciously, got to get their outfits pretty soon. Well, they just woke up. Yeah, they got to get an outfit for the night. They be like, how come y'all ain't meeting no nice ladies? At work, by the time we meet, we meeting at the club. Now we got to really guess which one is which. Other than that, our schedules match up with the worst people, the worst women in life.
It's no secret that Zion Williams getting caught up with multiple Instagram models. I mean, let's even break it down. Michael Jordan Jr. getting caught up with Larissa Pippen. I mean, Scotty had her first.
it's just a lot of kind of non-desirable women or women who look good but aren't good getting sucked in and catching these NBA ballers. What Gilbert really broke down is that when do you have the most time as an NBA player? You wait around all day until 7 p.m. So you hit the mall, and who's at the mall during the daytime at noon or at 1 o'clock? People without jobs. And these people happen to be scrippers or Instagram models.
Even if a young man, or even an old man for that matter, find himself gifted with a gigantic bag, either through chance and luck or earned hard work. Even if he has the playbook and training with the input from coaches, trainers, and life's mentors. Would that man, would you, whatever age you are, be able to avoid the mistakes these men, these stars, and entertainers make?
So I wrote a poem about I am no longer a teenager that can go make a teenager mistake. If I make a mistake, and I have little kids that look up to me, it's gonna have an effect, so it's not so easy.
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe, hit us up on all social media networks.
We found true happiness